You know what I'm saying? So how do we know we're not in a simulation within a simulation or some shit?
Damn. Well, how you just said like we're in a simulation of a
like Inception.
Yeah,
pretty much Inception.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm alive, bro.
Geezus. Jesus.
3, 2, 1. And we're live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of Geezus. Yeah. Your host, starring George Mora. Your co-host,
Christian Vidal.
And our videographer, photographer, editor, pretty much everything. The guy does it all.
It wouldn't be Jesus without me. But Edwin Chuya, what's up? Good to be back in the back set. You know,
back on the set. All right, we got Christian back, coming from Florida. He had a nice little trip. What was that like, my man? It was hot. Yo, can you get off your fucking...
Sorry, bro. I'm trying to see how long I have to get to work. So I told you, bro.
He's got to do this shit right before he gets to work, bro. That's insane.
Oh, nah, the GPS
Yo,
fucked up. That's why.
he's a hustler, all right? He's a hustler. He does it all. He's a bartender, an electricianist,
Nah,
and
people,
a laborer.
He's a true grinder right there.
He's a true
grinder.
He's a true working man. He's a working class man.
Many trades. Many hats.
So yeah, let's just touch on your brief trip to Florida. All right, how was that like?
Hot. It was dope. It's cool though.
Did you get any
a lot of
electrician
weirdos
tang?
wearing masks, huh?
Did you get any electrician tang?
Nah, man, no farmer tan, nothing like that.
Electrician tank.
Oh, tank.
Tang, like pussy.
Oh, tang, poo-tang.
Poo-tang.
Nah, unfortunately I didn't. 20 rad. Nah, man, unfortunately I didn't, but yeah, I got some old pussy. That was cool.
You got some old pussy?
You know what I
Do
mean?
tell the story then.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you brought it out, right? So do tell the story.
Everyone wants to know.
We're here slaving away. I was
On the Jesus show.
on the Jesus show, nothing, man, just work and shit. And then my ex was in town, like a town over. So I was like, yo, what's up? What's up with the what's up?
She's in Florida. And you happen to be out in Florida for work, right? We're doing electrician shit?
Yeah. So, and then, that was pretty much it. That's all it took. And then, hung out there, enjoyed the fruits of my labor, if that's how it's said. I don't know.
The fruits of your labor?
Yeah, the 5 years I put in.
He's telling me that
Got some payback.
basically his ex is now his sugar mama, right? She basically owns you, no?
Nah.
She don't own you?
Nah.
So if you go
So
all the way
watch
to
this,
Florida
I'm
and she
hearing that
pays
shit.
for all your shit,
Nah, see, that's
so
the thing,
you
though.
can work, but you're not paying for your
Nah,
shit.
see,
But she's
this kid's
you're living off. her
See,
shit.
no, fake news. All right, no, I was out there for work. All right, and then she was out there. So I went out there for work, and then while I'm out there, she's like, "Yo, you could stay at an Airbnb with your uncle, and whatever, or you with me could get an Airbnb, and you could get this pussy." So
she owns you.
I guess that's what she heard.
She paid your Airbnb, right?
Paid for the Airbnb? Hell yeah, bro.
She
wanna
paid for
pay
the
Airbnb,
lunches and
I
the
would just
dinners
forget.
and the food.
Yeah. I mean,
And she
owns
paid
me,
for the
I guess.
trip. She paid for your car so you can get to work. She paid.
do
Yo,
need
I've seen our credit
called
card
the
bill, bro.
golden
That shit was
tick, bro.
racking up, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen stacks thrown on that credit card bill. Christian's like, I didn't pay for a dime.
Golden tip.
But it's good. Edwin, what do you think? What do you think? Does she own him?
It's not that she owned him. You own her. She was doing everything for you. You didn't say nothing.
My man.
You see? She.
All perspective.
That's how I see it.
She's your sugar daddy, bro. Or she's your sugar mama. Or your
You
sugar
know,
ex.
you know
Your sugar
what.
old lady.
Your sugar ex, bull sugar mom, basically. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
I think, but either way, he's been done super dirty. So he thinks this is like reinstitution or like reimbursement. What is investment?
This is reparations. Reparations.
Nah, but you had fun. You had fun.
Have fun. Had a
You
good
enjoyed
time,
yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's what you want to do, yo. Like we're
Piece of shit.
in quarantined and all that stuff or whatever. But you know, and we did make sure that we took Christian's temperature. We burned his clothes at the door, and he quarantined for 2 weeks before he came out here.
Yeah, man.
He went to stay up with his sugar mama all the way somewhere else.
Oh, really?
I realized. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I was out. Yeah, I was just staying for a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't say where because I don't want people to follow you, but whatever. But whatever you want to say, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, yo, Edwin. Since we're on this topic about girls,
Okay.
all right.
So a
Or I
question for you guys: how do you guys approach a girl when you see a girl, and let's say a club or anywhere else, like a library, anything? You know, how would you approach them? As in, like, you know, if you
In person?
in person, yeah.
I don't approach girls in person, man.
Yeah,
Not, I mean,
I
not for
had-
the most
I had a
part.
friend
Well,
in high
not
school-
per- okay.
I had a friend in high school for this.
But how would I go about it? Like, if I were thinking about it methodically, you know, I've never really done this in practice where I would actually. I feel like even going up to approaching girls is more of like an old school kind of thing, or for like some people,
So
not for most.
all right. So let me say this. Let me reword what I said. How would you guys slide in the girl's DM without looking, you know, very thirsty and all that?
All right, that's a good question too. Christian, you heard that?
I feel like you don't.
You don't slide in the DM.
Why won't you slide in DM?
No, I'm saying like I think you don't sign the DM. You there's no way of not seeming thirsty. I feel like
Oh.
kind of like, you know what I mean, coming off as thirsty immediately to the girl, because how many times a day is she getting like people sliding in? You know what
I think you
So,
have to slide into
you
the
just-
DM.
it's
I
one
mean,
of
you
those
have
where
to
you
slide
gotta-
into the
you
DM. You
just
can't
gotta
not
eat.
slide into
You
the
have
That's what I'm
to.
saying. You just gotta eat it, but
You
you
have
know,
to.
but there's no way you don't avoid looking thirsty. You just
Yeah.
Well, so what about this
Just coming
concept?
thirsty
What
at
about this
first.
concept about approaching a girl in public?
So I had a friend in high school who was nasty at it.
Yeah, like
He could do
pickup
it.
game,
He
man.
could do it, bro.
You
He
know?
could just walk up to a girl on the
Like
street
no
and
girl. I mean, do you know
I
any
couldn't
girl that would
close
come
for
pick
that.
you up? I know girls that would sit here and like holler at dudes on the
girl?
street.
Oh yeah. But nah, I don't think.
I guess
I've
if
had
you,
girls,
were
like,
to do it in
leave me their
public,
number without me asking and shit like that. But I've never had like a girl like.
if you
Honestly,
were to
actually,
do it in public, how would you go about it? Which would be a good question. I feel like.
I mean, whenever I'm out at a club or a bar, you know what I mean. It depends on like the ambiance.
What was your thing? Library?
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah. I just
anything,
said it in
anything,
anything,
yeah,
like, you know,
anything.
just use it.
I
Like,
mean,
a
if
scenery.
you-
Oh yeah,
wanna
talk
go
about
as
a
like a-
book.
Yeah.
I would
That's what I'm
say,
saying.
you
So
know,
it
like
depends on
go
where
up to
you're
her,
at, or you
go up
talk
to
about
her,
that, the
you know.
common space, the common area.
Yeah, like what does she do? If she's like, I mean, do you really want to? Yeah, I mean, you could ask her a question about a book or whatever. See if it sparks up conversation. Because if she's not interested in talking, you'll pretty much know by the
vibe.
way
Same
she's
way-
talking
same
to
way
her. You know what I'm
the
saying?
vibe, yeah, same
But
way.
if you do approach her, you know, strong eye contact. You know, make whatever you're saying interesting in a certain way. Just, I guess, pretty much go from the dome. You know, have an actual genuine question. Don't like overthink it, and then just go up and ask her like anything,
Stand
and then see the
behind what you're
vibe.
saying, yeah.
Exactly. Stand behind what you're saying. Like, and how would you? If it's a good vibe, then what would you do? You know, make her laugh.
Yeah.
Make a joke.
And yeah, make a joke.
You know, test her. You can test her. You can joke about her. You can joke about her. That's
Push
flirting,
boundaries.
right?
Yeah, push some boundaries.
What's up?
No, they had me nervous. I thought they had me scheduled now. I was like, nah, bro, I fucked up.
No, they
They're like,
don't.
okay.
You're good.
But,
Don't worry about it.
Nah, fucking yeah, push boundaries, bro. You see what you can and can't joke about with her. Whatever,
Exactly.
You know, but like
A good rule of thumb is always joke about things that she can. Don't joke about things she can't change. It. Don't like physical appearance wise. Don't joke about her physical appearance. Like too much. Like I'd say don't joke about things she can't change about herself, because then she'll feel too self conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to make fun of you, right? I wouldn't make fun of like your beard.
But you
Like
got a
your
nice
beard is weird. I'd make fun of your shirt because that's something you could change. I mean, you could change your beard too.
Exactly.
But I mean, like something that wouldn't offend her, right? Like overly offend her.
Yeah. So let's
You know?
say if you let's say oh my god.
You probably shouldn't talk about her beard.
Yeah, don't talk about her beard.
But
Don't talk about her.
But
beard.
like nah, fucking.
But yeah, you can be like, oh my god, you look so. You know, like it's a nice day.
Stupid cliche one is
Which one?
big
Was the
head.
one? What?
Big head.
Oh, big head?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a physical appearance. What if she actually does have a big
Well,
head?
then you don't go and call her that.
That's exactly. Yeah, but I don't think you should call a girl a big head regardless, unless you know like y'all are cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you've
what I'm
already
saying.
made out. You
Man,
can't
some
really
girls
joke
are
around with her like
sensitive.
that when you don't know her.
Nah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you just met her, yeah, you don't call her.
If you just met her, you don't call her big head, bro. What the fuck?
That'd be funny.
If you're playing around and you know her and you've already
Yeah.
at least made out, I guess you call. I'm not even
Nah,
before
I
that.
wouldn't-
If y'all just got a cool vibe and you're joking around and shit, then
then
it's okay to call her big head. What do you think, Edwin?
Don't say. There's one time where I met this girl with my boys, right? And you see, I didn't have good pickup, nothing like that, you know. And I said, oh, I like your big forehead, but it was like years ago. I'm like, damn, that's just right because I just said big head, and when I told this girl big forehead, I thought I said it like you know as a joke, but I didn't know her like that. And this was years ago when I was like back 20, 21 probably. Yeah, this was years ago.
How are you gonna call her a fucking big forehead, bro? Just like attacking her.
I thought you know that was my
I was flirting.
that was my sensitive way of flirting, but apparently wasn't at all.
No, bro, you're straight offending her, man.
it's like
legit, I did.
You know what I'm saying?
Spider-Man with the
What?
shoulder test. It's like, hey, it's all awkward as fucking shit.
The first movie, right?
Yeah, in the Spider-Verse.
Oh yes, I remember.
Shoulder
What you're
test
saying.
and you just walk-
Oh yeah. If you've ever seen the Spider-Verse, there's a scene where what's his name? Here, you tell
Miles
it
Morales,
for
bruh.
people who don't know about it. Miles Morales.
Yeah, nah,
what does he do? He goes up to a
The
girl,
uncle teaches him what to do to a girl, and it's the shoulder test.
right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's like, just walk up to her, bro. And just, hey. You know, and
That
it's
is
like
so
this whole fucking.
creepy, bro. Don't ever do that shit again.
I mean, hey, bro, it worked.
She will call the cops. She will call
Marvel's
the cops.
everything.
Marvel ruined that shit for kids, bro. If a kid actually does that, that poor kid's fucked. But anyways, all right.
books are actually
So pretty much
diaries of
approaching a girl.
superheroes.
What should you do when you approach a
Unpopular
girl?
opinion.
Right? Strong eye contact. Be confident behind what you're saying. Make whatever you're saying interesting. Don't overthink it. Right? And then read her tone of voice. You know what I'm saying? If she's not interested, she's not interested. Walk away. Pretty much. Right? What else can you fucking do? And then sliding in a girl's DM. You say you don't slide in girls' DMs?
It's just weird to me.
I mean, there's ways.
When you slide in a DM?
I'm not big on. I'm not big on. I'm not big. I'm not. Oh shit. I'm not a big texter personally. Like
Put on
me,
your
like,
fucking
I'm not
headphones
big,
right,
fucking-
bro. Fucking.
I'm not a big
bitch.
texter. So or like just like I just like I don't know. I feel like shit comes off different in like over phone.
Yeah.
So like I'm not
Is he
into
your
all that
friend?
anyway.
Yeah, he's right. Don't worry.
I'm in frame,
Center?
bitch.
Yeah, center.
I see the
Alright.
tape.
Cool. Good.
Don't worry.
I'll make sure. Nah, but I'm big on sliding in DMs. I don't think it works a lot of the times though, but I think it's also how you go about it. You can't sit here and be like,
Oh hey.
oh hey, no. Hey works. The hey works. That one works. Anything else pretty much doesn't work because hey, you can gauge a lot by her response. You know what I'm saying? Either she leaves you on red, she replies with a hey back.
But bro, you didn't leave her red. You just leave her speechless. Think about that.
It's all perspective, Edwin.
Thank you, fact.
You left her fucking speechless. How many times do you slide in DMs, Edwin?
You're not
A week.
toxic. They're toxic.
You're single, bro. You're single. You got to slide in all the DMs I'm not sliding into.
First of all, you can't say I'm single.
It's a
'cause
numbers
I don't know
game,
if I am,
alright?
but,
It's a numbers game.
No, it's not a fucking numbers
It's a
game. Stop
numbers
saying
game.
that.
You sit there,
Because then a guy's going to sit there and be like,
every
hey,
girl.
so like 50
Some
girls.
of them are gonna respond, bro. Some of them. It's a numbers game.
Some of them are going to respond.
Some
but
of
that doesn't mean you're going to get her number. That's not a successful
But you're
slide
gonna
in the DM.
respond. And then for what you do there is on you, champ.
All right, so let me tell you
I think it
one.
works sometimes. I think the best way to slide in would be go like a picture, and if she likes something back, it's pretty much solid that you can slide in the DM.
You know what I do? I'm sorry, I didn't speak cut
What's
you
up?
off. It worked for me. Okay, so yeah, there'll be times where I slide in DMs, right? But then I don't slide as in, hey, let's say she posts like a funny meme, a funny quote, anything like that, and then I reply it saying, haha, that's funny. That's how I started a conversation. You get what I'm saying? not like haha, that's funny, but like, you know, you get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. So I guess like, I mean, that's how like I'll start conversations with like people, but like I don't really feel like it's like sliding into DMs more so. But like, yeah, like you know, like you'll reply to a story.
It's a method.
So, like,
It's a way.
Yeah, I guess that's really the only way I talk to people.
I mean,
on Instagram.
I think you should reply. I think you should reply to her stories if you're trying to get her attention.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I start the conversation. That's
exactly.
the only way.
Yeah.
Well, that's the sliding in the DM. I mean,
Yeah.
that's sliding in the DM. It goes into her DM box, right?
Exactly.
So it's a good way. I think the best way, but I think guys are starting to get too crazy about sliding in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sliding in the stories. Like if we've got an idea, every other guy's got that idea.
But if we're the chosen one, where she replies from that. You get what I'm saying?
So how often would you slide into her story?
So if I slide in her story today, then in 2 or 3 days time, I'll slide in her stories again. You know, just so I won't look like, you know, a big what's that word? Freak? No, not a freak. A big
All right, you take a 2-3 day break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you slide back into the DM on the third day when Jesus was resurrected.
Yeah, and then that's where I start conversation. I mean, it did work for me, and I did got her, but
I think that works. I think that's a solid plan. You know what I'm saying? You give it a space break. You don't look thirsty.
I got my baby mother
There you go,
on a
thirsty.
poke. I got my baby mother on a Facebook
Poke. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I used to do the poke shit too,
Hit that bitch.
and that shit worked too.
Poked her. She poked
Yo,
her
I totally
back.
forgot about that. What the?
The
She
pokes
poked
work.
me. I poked her back.
Think about it. What is the poke
Then-
button
then-
there for?
Then I messaged her like, "You gonna let me poke you?" You know what I mean? And she said, "Oh, you so funny." I was like,
You really
"For
said
real
that?
though." Nah, I don't
Oh
know what
my
I said.
I would actually believe it if I fucking say that shit. To be
Nah.
completely honest, I'd fucking believe it.
Nah, man. Yeah, but it's funny because like the first day I actually hung out with her, bitch punched me in my dick.
She punched you with
like
a dick?
Bangkoked me.
Bro, that would have been over for me.
Like I forgot what happened.
That would have
I said
been
something.
fucking over
I
for
cracked
me.
like a shitty joke. It was probably like something like big head or something. And I caught her in the dick. Bow. It's like oh.
Nah, bro. Yo,
She
if a
ain't
girl
got the
hits
good
me
one.
in the dick on the first date,
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna forget that shit.
nah.
Oh no! If a girl hits me in the dick too, I'm like, nah, fuck, nah, hell no. I'm not for that. No, you're good. Don't worry. You're good.
We're all good? All
Yeah.
right, cool. Fuck. Yo,
meter maids and shit.
I don't know, bro. If a girl hits me in the dick, I cannot stand that shit whatsoever. Anyways, did we answer your question? How to slide in DM? Go through the story. The story is a solid key to slide in her
Make a
DMs.
4.
Don't be creepy about
Make a
it.
4 with your legs, guys. All right, and you point with your toe. Slide.
Shut the fuck up. Stupid ass.
Baseball slide.
Yeah, just slide in her story. To me personally, you won't look thirsty because I don't know. Hey is good, but to her it will look thirsty. Baby, reply to her story. You won't look as thirsty as thirsty.
Yeah.
She gonna see. Oh, okay. He thinks my story is funny. So you get me? And then from there you can make a conversation.
I think you'd have to say something
Of course.
remotely sarcastic. You know, play around with her a little bit.
It works for me here and there.
Yo, the story is a good way to get to know people, bro. Like that's exactly why you're posting up, so that other people can see it. And then if you don't want people to slide into the stories, they can just take that
like,
out.
Certain things so offensive on stories.
Cool.
It's just like people. Like,
All right, so getting on to our next topic, bro, because
certain people just find shit so offensive sometimes.
I
It's
find-
like, man, push it up for giggles, bruh.
on
Like, I push
Instagram,
it-
have
I
you
push it up
been
for
approached
giggles.
with that shit yet?
Hell yeah, people hit me up like, really, bro? And I'm like, yo, relax. It's a
Really?
joke.
Like
Yo.
what? Name a meme. Because I be opening on my Instagram
2 weeks ago or something.
Too much
Like
shit.
something about like she hasn't hit you in a day or two. She's back with her ex or something, And then like I had like put like as like a caption, I was like, yeah, don't worry, King, she'll be back around. Just fuck her friend in the meantime, or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, like a couple girls were like, really, bro? Like that's not like. I'm like. I mean, granted, you know, I fucked with them, but like, I'm like, nah, man. Like, I thought they were, a couple were, but like, I got like two. It was just like,
which one was it? Was it the?
I don't know. So I'm gonna throw out names. The blonde one. It's like 2 or 3 blonde ones.
What?
But no, like the
T.
No. No, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I was like,
I knew it.
Thinking of letters.
I'm trying to do a thing to figure out what goes.
and yeah, man. I was just like, bro, whatever. Go talk to your boyfriend.
Go talk to your boyfriend. She had a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why? Doesn't that mean?
If you got a boyfriend, why are you sliding on your side pieces?
Well, nah, she didn't slide like that, though. It was one of those, just like,
but she replied to your story.
It's an immature thing or something like that.
But
like,
she replied to your story.
Like, you should be nice to her. You shouldn't, like, I mean, she was standing up for the girl who keeps. I don't think she's sensitive.
Around. I think that's.
She was just keeping it around. I don't know, bro.
You don't think that's lightly flirting? Anyway, what do you think?
Bro, everything's flirting.
What do you think, Edwin?
Especially if you're in this industry. If you're a bartender, you're naturally flirtatious. Have you heard that one before? Someone's girlfriend told me that.
I think that's true.
Right before they try to
I think you have to be natural fucking flirtatious. Well, you have to compliment people as a bartender.
Not necessarily.
No. Well, you have to be friendly and you have to know when to compliment people. You know, you got to be charming. You have to be personable. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with like complimenting people at certain times. Like, oh, you know, you have a nice watch. You know, like I like this. I like the outfit you're wearing or some shit. Like, so you do like genuine shit, like just naturally complimenting people, or like, oh, you're like, you know, that's a funny story or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't take that.
Pretty much anything you do. What?
I don't take that as flirtatious.
It can turn into flirtatious. What's flirtatious?
Hand on meat.
What?
Under the table, you know. Honky donkey, herky jerky.
That's fucking. That's what is that? That's footsie.
Sure.
Exactly. That is footsie, bro. What the fuck? Nah, but that is like a form of flirtation, right? They're like, there's like levels of flirtation where you take it from like down here and then you take it up here. So like that would be more hands-on flirtation, like physical flirting, and then there's just like wordplay, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you're not into this shit, so.
No.
Get your head in the game, bro. Get your head in the game.
Fucking like, you're like dead to me, bro. You're not giving me shit.
I mean,
fuck, nigga. I don't know, nigga. Fucking get hyped about some shit.
I'm talking back. I've been talking this whole time.
I've been talking about. I've been telling you, but I don't know about Christian. He look like he's lacking it.
I've been talking this whole time.
But all right, you're talking, but you gotta give the audience that enthusiasm, bro.
Enthusiasm, bro.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm.
Bro. Look at George. He got that enthusiasm going, and you were just like looking mad, like, you know, sad.
He's
bro.
looking shy, bro. I don't know what's wrong with him, bro. He came back from Florida like he's seen some shit, bro. Like his ex did something to him.
Dude, don't worry, I'm checking. Don't worry about it.
You're good. Just come back. Let's finish this shit. Let's get through it. All right. Let's get through it. Let's put on a show for the people. All right, so now our next topic we should probably talk about. I don't know. I guess like, I'll be opening up Instagram, right? And I'll be seeing a lot of people violating each other now, right? Like trying to shut other people up in like certain scenarios, like put people down, like limiting certain people's freedom of speech. Would you agree?
I mean, it's kind of, yeah.
Well, in the last 3 months, wouldn't you say like a lot more people have been putting a lot more people down, like shutting down other people's opinions, or like pretty much just like telling other people to shut the fuck up, like about certain shit.
I mean, we're just in a more hostile time, personally. I think, you know what I mean? So like, but I don't think it's, so you're just seeing it more. It's out there more, but like it's.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been there. It's been there, not like, you know what I mean? It's not.
Well, no, it's not new, but I'm saying it's current, right? It's something
happening more like at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's happening more at the moment.
So it's just like, what? I don't know. Like I just feel like more and more people today, like we're just learning to just, we're not learning, but we're just shouting at our stories. We're just literally looking some shit up. We get tired or repost it because we see somebody else's posted some shit and we think it's important, and then we throw it up on our stories, and then we think, oh hey shit, like maybe I'm like, you know, you're a group, you have a certain mentality, right? You belong to a certain group of people that think a certain way, and then you're just trying to shut the other people up, like just shut them down, and then they're just trying to vice versa. Like no real proof, no real evidence, just straight shutting other people up.
Just listening to respond.
Yeah, I feel like there's just too many people fighting on social media or trying to look for fights.
Especially, well, to me, like I follow this page, this blogger called AKA Mike. Mm-hmm. He's a blogger, but the thing what he blogs is just he just show people like fighting, like you know about Mick Mill and 6ix9ine and all that, right? Yeah. So when you see that, like he promote those type of things, and mm-hmm. that when he promote those type of things, you involve other people to like back up like the rappers. You know what I'm saying? So you know how 6ix9ine was reported as a snitch, right?
Yeah.
Mick Mill didn't like that and everything, but then 6ix9ine shut him up because who Mick Mill worked for, I think Rock Nation. I could be wrong. Mm-hmm. The
Jimmy the Rat.
Yeah. So they say that one of them, Mick Mill's working for a snitch. So it make him like what's that word? It make him look like a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. He doesn't show his proof in his words.
He discredited him.
There you go. Discredit. Yeah. And other than that, like then they go here argument, and then other people want to go.
So basically, he makes a success off controversy.
There you go. Yeah, controversy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, 6ix9ine obviously makes his debuts off fucking controversy and shit.
Oh,
but
the
like
other guy, the blogger.
Yeah. I mean, I personally think rapper beef is fucking hilarious, especially when they come out with music. But it's like, dude, like they're making money off that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people aren't making money off posting shit in their stories, right? Like they're doing it for like awareness. But like, dude, we all know. And like sometimes the posts that are being spread are just so misinformed, or like people just don't have the time or don't bother to follow up, and they just want to they just want to push their side and just basically shut other people up, or like anybody that disagrees with them, they get super personally offended by it, or like they feel attacked, or they feel the need to attack other people on what they're posting and shit, right? Like, oh, you're not posting enough of this. Yeah. Or that, or you don't support this group because of this or that, you know, like totally. I don't know. I feel like we're living in a time where it's just a lot more people trying to shut other people up for ideas or just things that they be doing in life, when I feel like we should just be focusing more on ourselves.
Fascism.
Is that what fascism is?
I think so.
Define fascism.
Sounded appropriate. But yeah, no, I remember my old boss and coworker of mine got into this whole thing because they were arguing about like Mark Zuckerberg being a fascist. He was filtering things that people were saying through Facebook or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fascism, kind of.
Fascism is a form of far-right authorization, ultranationalism characterized by dictatorial power? Dictatorial?
Yeah, like dictatorship.
No, I know fucking dictatorship is like dictatorial power. Yo, I feel like every time I read in front of a fucking camera, I forget how to fucking read. Do you ever get that shit? No? Here, read this shit.
That's right.
Read this shit.
Fascism is a form of far-right authoritarian ultranationalism characterized by dictatorial power, forcible suppression of opposition, as well as strong regimentation of society. I don't
know if that was used correctly.
Well,
but I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Appropriate. Anyway, yeah, bro. People are just always gonna push their point and shit. You know what I mean? Me personally, like I haven't really been on social media. I feel like the last few weeks, just kind of. Because you were with your sugar mom. That's why. Nah, sugar mom, bro. If anything, man, like I probably found myself on my phone a little more.
You just said
when I was
well,
with
okay,
her.
well,
Like,
you were off your social media, but you were on your
but I
phone
just
more.
haven't been on it. Yeah, like.
So what were you doing on your phone?
Anything.
Like what?
Anything,
What's anything?
just
What the
like-
fuck? You're just fucking looking at the stock
Looking
market,
through
but I don't
apps,
have any
looking,
stocks.
Looking through apps and shit. Yeah, just kind of like. But social media itself, though, like I don't know, man. Like I don't. A lot of that, like you just said, a lot of people are just trying to push their point right now. I don't really feel the point in feeding into it or buying into it. You know what I mean? Really, when we had that whole thing with like faces.
Faces are barber.
The same time, the last time, you know what I mean, when me and him spoke about like the whole 6ix9ine thing, whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, he had a point in the sense that like none of it just fucking matters. None of it matters, bro. It really don't. Like,
Oh no,
really
it doesn't.
you
It
know?
really doesn't. And that's my point is that we're
But not
we're
I'm not
over
talking
here.
about the 6ix9ine shit.
Well,
I'm
not
talking
even
about
not even
people are just
that's
kind of
what,
going
exactly.
on.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like just everything people are going on or posting on her stories. It's just like they're trying to spread this awareness towards other causes, which is in a sense genuine at sometimes, but then sometimes they just try to push the limit and try to oppress or like not oppress, but just shut other people up. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, I feel like the people that are pushing these things are like, oh, you know, you guys are all paying attention to Black Lives Matter and this and that. When you should be focusing on this. Those same people are the same people that are all lives matter, and you know what I mean? Like, they like personally, and like I said, like to me, it's just like. You just, I feel like you can kind of just look at someone and tell for the most part. You know what I mean? You could like just kind of get the vibe off what they are, what they're about, and like, you know what I mean? Like, just social media, it's all over the place.
But
So I just stay away. I kind of really just haven't been fucking with
that's true.
Instagram lately.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay the fuck away from Instagram. Like, because I just habitually wake up in the morning and just start looking at my Instagram stories. Like, because I like to look at memes. I love memes. I love going on Instagram for comedy because I love the cleverness I find in like the comedic posts. It's funny, you know, and it's like it's something I can like a joke I can make or could use for fucking later.
I was heavy
or
on
whatever.
the memes for like
I love
a
the
few
memes.
months,
I
bro. I
love the
was on
memes.
nothing but memes. Like,
That's the thing is I don't
like,
like to get addicted to memes. Like, you know, like I feel like Instagram should be used for like yourself, right? For like growth. So it's like you look at what other content creators are doing in terms of something like. So I'm trying to start like a little cocktail line, right? So I'd be looking at like other people's posts of like cocktails and like what kind of videos they're doing and shit like that. Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, you know, like you're getting inspiration from them so you can do your own thing. And then kind of and then you create your content. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from Instagram. Like as a viewer or like as a consumer, and I'm trying to lean more towards a creator that's like creating content.
Just think of Instagram as an inspiration. Just think all social media have just like finding inspiration on that. That's how I see Instagram. Like I do see it as memes, but it also helped me like make my photography business, my videography business like better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like since you guys see how I'm getting into videography. Videography. Yeah. So I follow people like such as Sam Alive, anyone who does videos, right?
Yeah.
And I see as using Instagram like that as inspiration and help me build my craft.
Yes.
That's how I see Instagram.
See, that's exactly what we should be using it for, to like build the craft. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of talented people going on Instagram, creators creating things. Yeah, showcasing their own projects and shit, and basically giving other people inspiration to do the same. You know, instead of and like that's the toxic thing about like social media, where it's just like we just get sucked up in this hole of either too many memes or like just wasting our time. Like, right? We're just wasting our time. We're not actually using any of that like knowledge that we learn on Instagram in the real world. We're just kind of reiterating other people's like misinformed facts or formative facts sometimes. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. I think that just personally, I've stopped using it for those reasons, and I'm trying to start learning how to use it in a way which can inspire me to be more creative
and help build your craft as well,
and help more of like a progressive kind of forward thinking way. Like I said, I'm actually trying to start a cocktail brand, so I'm trying to make these frozen drinks, and I got that inspiration from Mr. Medallo at Mr. Medallo, which is basically so one of our friends, they're starting like a food delivery business, and it's going really well for them. They just started it up.
Business is booming for them.
Yeah, and they're growing really fast because it's the summer. You know, in New York City, it's fucking crazy. It's hot as hell. So when you get one of these frozen drinks, oh god, it's fucking delicious. It's fucking delicious.
What drink they got? Henny Colada, right?
Exactly. So we're gonna drop a line. I'm gonna drop a line. Edwin's gonna help me work on some flicks and shit. I've already got the cocktails done. The cocktail list is fire. Yay or nay?
It's yay. The names are yay too. Yay.
The nays are yays.
Yay.
All right, yo. So basically, getting away from social media and all. Well, I guess not even social media, but what we were talking about yesterday is simulations, right?
Yeah.
Are we in a simulation?
God damn it, bro. How many times are gonna happen?
One of the fucking greatest thinkers today thinks that we're living in a simulation. What do you think about that, Edwin?
Damn, really?
Yeah. So basically, Elon Musk. You know Elon Musk?
Yeah,
right?
Elon Musk. Yeah,
He's the CEO of Tesla. He's one of the smartest, most brilliant men in the entire world right now.
And he's saying that we live in a simulation.
And he's saying that there is 1 in a billionth chance that we are not in a simulation.
But okay, so who's the one that's saying we are in a simulation?
Elon Musk. He
Yeah.
said we're not in a one
we're
in
not.
a billionth chance that we're not in a simulation.
But who?
So
But
he says he's saying it's way more likely
That we are in a
that we
simulation.
are.
oh,
Yeah,
but he's saying that we're not.
that we are in a
That we
simulation.
are.
Yeah, that we are in a simulation.
Dude, I love those type of things. To be honest, what do you guys think? Are we in a simulation?
So I was thinking about this like all night, and I was talking to Marie about it. You know, I was talking to her about it, and I freaked her the fuck out. I freaked her the fuck out when I was watching the whole Elon Musk video and shit, because it makes sense. His theory actually makes sense, in a way where all we're consumed. We're so obsessed with technology, and technology is advancing at such a rapid pace, right? Think about this, like human civilization has been around for what, 2,600 years, right? 2,600 years. And how long has it taken technology to evolve from that time? In the last 30 years, we've made immense amounts of advancements in technology, correct? Right? So the whole idea behind are we in a simulation is the fact that, one, we're getting closer to our phones, right? We're spending a lot more time on our phones. It's something we're carrying around with us consistently all the time.
It's something you have insurance.
Exactly, right? And then once we master virtual reality, which is basically gaming, right? Or like not even gaming, it should really be used for anything. You fucking put on a helmet,
For training,
a headset, and then you see and you feel all the things that you actually experience in real life, except you do it through a simulated reality. Correct?
Yeah.
So, and they they have this shit. Like I've heard some. I actually want to try it out. The augmented like virtual reality video games and shit, because it makes you feel like you're actually in it, like you're moving around, you're running around and shit.
Yeah.
And then as this technology advances, what are we gonna do? We're gonna try to seek pleasure, right? Or we're gonna try to live essentially in that video game. Like, just imagine that we can live in a video game. We can live a whole person's life in a video game, 100 years in 5 minutes in real time.
like Rick and Morty.
Like literally, like Rick and Morty.
Yo,
If you've ever seen that Rick and Morty episode,
What's the name?
Rod or Ron or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had a little, but what Elon Musk is talking about is basically Matrix shit, like literally Matrix shit. Where like, how do we know we're not in a simulation? Because since technology has made such great advancements, right? The only way we wouldn't be, let's just say we reach that technology, right? How do we know we're not in a reality in a simulation right now? Like, let's just say we reach virtual simulation reality, right? Artificial intelligence is a thing that's actually happening, right? And all this technology is consistently learning from us, and it's out of human control. So it's out of human control. Matrix shit, right? Where technology advanced so fast. You've seen the Matrix, right?
I never seen the Matrix.
You've never seen the Matrix? Oh
Never
my
seen
fucking
it.
god! You've seen the Matrix, right? You just don't remember it.
Yeah.
You don't remember it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right,
Yeah,
fuck.
that's the reason why
I'm
I like-
losing both you guys. You should fucking tell me about this shit. If I'm consistently saying Matrix, all right, pretty much. Though, you understand the basis of the Matrix, pretty much, where it's just like everybody's living inside a simulation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And it feels weird. It feels like real. You remember being born. You remember living through it, and then eventually, eventually somebody comes for Neo, the chosen one, and they like grab him out. They take him out into the real world, and the real world is shitty, and it's an apocalypse, and artificial intelligence has taken over, and they're using humans as fuel because our body emits like energy, right?
Yeah.
So the artificial intelligence figured, oh hey, we can keep growing if we use humans as fuels, as batteries. So we put them in a simulation, and we just consistently feeding off their life energy.
Like fucking salmon farming.
Oh yeah, like you're literally a battery. So basically, what's to say that you're not in an actual simulation right now if we're in that reality? Because nothing in the world, nothing really crazy, like you're not experiencing anything crazy in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. Like you're not experiencing war. Like if technology stopped advancing, then that's bad. You know what I'm saying? Then that means that more than likely means that we're real and we're not in a simulation. But since technology is advancing so fast, who's to say we're not in a simulation already? Because we've already invented simulations. You know what I'm saying? So how do we know we're not in a simulation within a simulation or some shit?
Damn. Well, how you just said like we're in a simulation of a
like Inception.
Yeah,
pretty much Inception.
Yeah.
You know, like you're in a dream within a dream, except you're in a simulation within a simulation because you're trying to escape realism, right? You use your phone to escape the real world, right? Because everybody in your phone, everything is perfect, right? Everything is what you would imagine it to be. So if you're in a simulation and you're in a virtual reality, what's to say like that's your escapism? You use that to escape the real world. When you're playing video games, it's another form of escapism, right? To entertain yourself. And then you kind of get out of that room, or you take the headset off, and everything feels kind of weird. Like, oh shit, I'm back in real life. Like I'm not playing video games anymore. Or like altered carbon shit, right? Artificial intelligence, where Elon Musk is trying to invent that chip where we basically download all our memories and our being into this one chip, and it's consistently being uploaded, and then we can take it out and put it on another body or another symbiote or like a cyborg or some shit. You never heard of that?
Nope. But it's isn't that show Altered Carbon?
Yeah, that's literally the concept of altered carbon.
But I don't think that's what Elon Musk is trying to do. Elon Musk, I think.
No, he is trying to do that. He's literally
eventually that's the plan, but right now I think with the stage that they were at when he was talking.
Oh no! We're nowhere close to it.
Helping like paraplegics, like I forgot the form of the disability or something. But like if someone has like a limb that isn't working but it's there.
Yeah.
This chip.
Or like curing blindness.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, like you have the limb there, you have the limb, but for some reason it's not functioning. So your brain isn't connecting. So they would put like a chip in your brain with these little wires, essentially connect to like certain parts of your brain, and then it would send like little electrical currents to feed.
Yeah, so that's like what he's trying to do. They're in the
beginning stages. So.
But his goal or purpose for this chip is literally altered carbon shit, which is to literally be able to like download everything into this chip.
Because in the show,
and then you can back it up on a computer.
In the show, it was created so they could travel for long distances.
Exactly.
So that way they could go colonize.
So they can go colonize other, and that's what Elon Musk trying to do. He just released SpaceX. He's trying to colonize Mars. We need more lifespan for that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So basically, Elon Musk is. I saw the interview with Elon Musk. It's just insane. He was talking to Joe Rogan about how artificial intelligence is coming. And it's going to be out of human control for sure, 1,000%. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? If it's a bad thing, then what could we really do? What's our possible solutions? If you can't beat them, join them, right?
Of course.
So basically, everything we hold precious, like this body, this physical appearance, we'd have to like learn to shed that away.
I don't mind shedding my body, but yeah, I don't mind that.
Pretty much.
You know, we'd have to learn to detach ourselves from our physical form and be able to download into a computer, and then I guess this body form would die and our consciousness would continue. Yeah, our cloud, iCloud or some shit. Like just download George real quick.
Download into the Geezus, into
Hey,
the
man,
Geezus network.
If I could like get all my memory stored to in one chip and go to another body,
Mm-hmm.
I would say adios to this body. Cause hell no, I don't want to be in this body. I want to be in another good looking body. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want, bro.
Adios.
I don't want to be in a
body.
good-looking body.
Yeah, I don't want this big.
Yeah, but all right. So like, even in Altered Carbon, it like challenges the things of like wealth and shit, right? Where like, if you want to have a nice-looking body, you need money for that too. Dinero, money as fuck.
I don't mind.
But
Whatever it takes.
But you can save a long time. I mean, if you basically can't die,
Or become immortal.
I mean, you can die, but you can just continuously upload yourself into another body or into a syndicate.
As long as you have a body.
Exactly, as long as you have some sort of body or like robotic body.
And as long as that chip isn't damaged.
Exactly, but yo, we're not too far from that. You know,
I'll give it like 10, 15 years top that something
For
like
what?
that's gonna happen. Like artificial like what you just said, like storing memories and all that.
yeah.
I feel
the story memories thing is a few years ago.
Consciousness and stuff. You talking about like for storing consciousness? That we're
Well, like memories.
memories and consciousness.
Well,
That's,
consciousness can't be downloaded.
But that's the idea, though. Is
The
like
idea is to
with
download
all the
consciousness.
memories.
Yeah.
If you download all the memories, you technically downloaded their consciousness because that person today is the
Mhm.
person they are based off all of those memories.
Exactly.
All right, so. Like,
But if you were-
technically speaking, you technically die. Like if you die, like
You-
in
you
that
die.
show, you died. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just another version of
It's
you.
just
that's
another
the
version of you.
same version, but you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
so, so there's that, and then of course there would always be like the same shit that goes on that show. Like there would be like the religious views on it and stuff, the religious takes.
Oh, I mean, not everybody's seen
look
the
at
show,
people
so you gotta sit here explaining.
Well, yeah, but like like that would be a huge thing. Like it's how controversial cloning is or was rather, right?
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
cloning. So my question is, do you think we're in a virtual reality? Do you think we're in a simulation or not? You don't think we're in a simulation? Why? What's your argument
if
for it?
we're in it, it doesn't matter.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
if we're in one, I don't care to know. I don't like.
yeah, I mean, you don't care to
um,
know, but like hearing what I said today, would you think that we're more likely to be in a simulation than not? Yo, I think it's a strong argument that we could be in a simulation, bro.
I mean, like when you base anything off of like probabilities, like the day conversation go on forever. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
just,
but that's the thing is when we started this conversation, you're just like, what the fuck? Like, nah, I can't see it. When I heard that theory, I'm like, nah, I really need to see how this shit is explained first,
Yeah, okay.
so I can really understand it. But now, kind of understanding it, it would make sense that we are in a simulation because why would we really be the first ones to create simulations? And if we're in a simulation, how would we really know we're in a simulation? Unless we like create it so that we know that we're in it.
But, all right. Okay. So, do I think we're in a simulation? Since you were explaining all that to us just now, I feel we are. I just can't say a yes or a no. You get what I'm saying? It's just something
That's why when people were asking Elon Musk, like, oh, like, what are the chances of us being in a simulation or whatever, or us not being in a simulation? He's like, 1 in a billion. He's like, but what do you think? He's like, I think 1 in a billion.
Exactly. He didn't give like a,
Yeah,
like
he
a
don't
direct
give an
answer.
contact answer.
So
There's
what
no
I'm
way he
saying,
can know.
if we're living in a simulation, I can't give a direct answer either. You get me? I can't say yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, what do you think? Or you think we're more likely to be in one, or less likely to be in one?
Exactly. Like the way you were talking, I was just like, are we or not? I just gotta get more thinking to it. But if we, like you said, 1 in a billion, I think it is a 1 in a billion. So I guess we're not in a simulation.
I don't even know how he got that fucking number in the first place.
He's Elon Musk, man. He's the one that named it.
I really want to know the fucking math
We
behind
invented
that
the
shit.
numbers.
Elon Musk made all these fucking numbers and shit, bro. All right, yo, can we talk about how much money this motherfucker has been making? How much money I made off this dude, bro?
Yeah,
real
because
quick?
you showed me. You're like, that's crazy. And you were just.
Dude, so all right, on one of the podcasts, on the first podcast, I revealed my investment in my Webull account because I downloaded Webull because that's what all the smart investors are doing nowadays. I guess I don't know, but pretty much it's a good app. I'm not sponsored for saying this shit at all. I wish I was.
In the future, we'll be sponsored later on. In the future.
In the future, we'll be sponsored for later.
Yeah,
Oh
you
shit!
got a
Holy shit!
perfect
I made
disclaimer
more
voice.
fucking money. What?
I feel like the perfect disclaimer voice.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess. Thanks. Appreciate that.
So basically, last time when I was here, I told you guys I bought Tesla at $768, and now it's at 1,000. Like pretty much a month later, a solid month later, we're at $1,393
How much you buy it at?
700.
at 768. So that's a come up of $624.41.
And he was just
Ladies
sitting
and
down
gentlemen.
and got the money like that.
Pretty much, I invested in Spotify at $216. I bought 5 shares of Spotify, and I'm up $309.15.
Make it that money.
Making that money. I bought Nikola last week. I bought it at $45.15. Not even last week. I bought that shit like 3 days ago.
What?
Nikola. It's a I guess a technology corporation that's kind of starting. It's like a baby Tesla is what I hear.
Okay.
I really didn't do much
How much did you
homework
buy it? How much
on
did
it.
you buy it on?
I bought it at $45.
Mm.
I bought 10 shares, so I put like 500, almost $600 into it, and it went up to $57. So I made a profit of $10 each. So I'm at $123 profit, 46 cents
That's good,
on
man.
Nikola. Yeah, bro, that shit. And everybody was telling me. Oh, I had a few friends, like few people that follow stocks. They were telling me, yeah, like Nikola is gonna bump up. I bought it, I think at like 61. I bought just one because that's all the money I had in my account, and I had to refill it.
Mm-hmm.
So once I refilled it, I bought 10 more when it dropped at like $45. It went from $62 to $45, and then it just jumped all the way up to $57. And so I'm hoping it's going to keep jumping up. Disney, I tell everybody to fucking buy Disney. I don't know why you wouldn't. I bought fucking 20 shares of Disney at $108 each, and I'm up $161.
So then that's like
I spent $2,327 on Disney.
big
For
bother.
20 shares. I mean, I believe in Disney. Disney's gonna go up because they got the Marvel movies coming out.
Timeless.
All the Disney locations are closed right now.
Yeah, give it
So
after
know what I'm
this
saying?
whole thing, this is gonna blow up like crazy.
it was at 140 3 months ago. I don't see why I wouldn't get back to 140 in the next month. Again, I'm buying all these stocks to invest in them for the next few years, for 3 years. I'm not gonna add any more. I'm gonna stay with Nikola, Spotify, Disney, and Tesla, and then I have 2 other ones that the app gave me for free when you deposit $100, which have made me. They gave me Snap at $12.92, and it's gone up all the way to $25. So I made $13 profit off a free stock that they gave me when I opened the app, and they gave me Santander Bank, which has gone up 0.04 cents. Sucks.
Hey, it's something, you get me?
But I'm still up. I'm all green. Fuck. I'm all fucking
shit, bro,
green.
it's dope.
I'm all fucking green in that shit. But anyways, for those people that are investing in stocks, invest in Tesla. I still think Tesla's a good buy. I think it could go all the way up to 2,000. Either way, in 5 years, think about it. 2 years ago, when he was talking about this whole simulation thing on the Joe Rogan podcast, before he smoked his blunt, he was at around $500. Tesla was worth $500. Think about that shit, bro. It was worth like $450 to $500. It's at $1,393 today.
Heck, that's
I bought that shit $768 last month. They released a spaceship, and that shit just gone up, and because the spaceship didn't blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, my investment strategy is very simple. I am going to buy, and I am going to hold it for 3 years, and I am going to keep buying on red days. All right. I believe in Disney, I believe in Spotify, and I believe in Tesla. Nikola is a new company I haven't done really much research on. I just saw the price drop, and I was like, yo, I think this stock has potential because of Tesla. Since Tesla's so popular, Nikola is going to be the next one coming up.
I think like those type of brand name like Nikola will catch people's eyes because it definitely
Well, anything. My friend always used this rule of thumb with me. He said that anything technology based, right, is bound to go up. Always invest in technology. Technology is gonna go up, right? Fucking Spotify. Why did I invest in Spotify? Because Joe Rogan signed that $100 million deal contract with Spotify, and so they're gonna take him off YouTube He has like over 8 million viewers, 8 million subscribers on YouTube. He signed a $100 million contract. Spotify only does audio podcasts and shit like that, right? So Joe Rogan's gonna be the first video podcaster on Spotify, which is probably gonna allow other video podcasters to be on Spotify, which means the value of the company is only gonna
Go
up.
only way up.
So once he signed that shit, I bought it because I saw it spike up a little bit, and it's just been spiking up ever since. So I would still recommend to buy Spotify, because in the next 3 years, when people like us are on Spotify, when we're like on Spotify or other podcasts are on Spotify, the value of Spotify is only going to go up. So
very smart strategy.
These are my strategies, all right? They're not crazy. I'm not no
Hey
guru.
man, since simple.
I'm not a day trader, all right? These are my opinions. This is not. I am not a.
Disclaimer: we're gonna have Edwin edit over his voice. Please do not take it.
Yeah, please don't take everything on so seriously. No, but
Please don't take it personal.
These are just my personal stocks that I've bought and why I bought them. All right, that's pretty much it. If anybody wants to get into stocks, you should. Now is the time to buy. And then, honestly though, if you're scared of losing your money, don't invest. Because what you're gonna end up doing is you're gonna put money in. You're gonna see yourself lose a little bit of money, and then you're gonna pull
cry
out.
like a little bitch.
You're gonna cry like a little bitch, like Christian.
Too bad I don't invest.
Did he really?
So. No, I've never invested. So.
I was gonna say. I thought you didn't.
All right, I'm
Nah,
gone.
but every time he loses poker, he fucking bitches. And
Peace. I'm gone.
Oh, you play poker with George?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd have.
I know how George
played
is.
one
Can you
$10
not
game.
put your whole fucking
He played one $10 game.
Corona infested lip on the fucking
and then he
mic?
didn't want to play anymore.
You fucking dirty asshole.
I feel George be like
nigga's
mad.
such a dirty-
Someone offered to play. He was like,
See?
"Oh, I know who I can play." He
That's
plays
how-
people that don't know how to
that's
play. He
how
plays people
This
that
is how
he
he
teaches.
sticks dick in his face,
Right?
just so
he
you know.
teaches people. Anyway, I'm out.
He holds it with one hand and then sucks it.
Oh Jesus.
Peace.
He's gotta go.
I
All right, yo.
I
Thank you,
would
ladies and
not
gentlemen,
leave
for
the-
joining us on an episode of Geezus. Please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the video if you've liked what you've seen, or if you want to see more. Or you know what? Just throw some questions down below for us, por favor.
Yes, sir,
All right.
guys. We see you
I'm out,
next
guys.
time.
Peace.